Hi, welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience. I'm Nancy McCann, and with me tonight is Dawn.
Hello.
And we're coming to you live from Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. And tonight, as always, it will be a claim and request show. We have quite a few books to show tonight, including some slabs later on and a couple of keys. And we have a lot of other things today. So I'll be showing those, but feel free to make requests right from the beginning of the show so that we have time to find them in the store and bring them up, because we have a lot of comics in the store, and I can't possibly show them all. Lurking Lorena is with us. And all right, well, welcome in everybody. Like I said, we'll have the vintage books. We'll take requests, and then we will have new releases and new trades after the last break, I guess. Yeah, middle break.
Before the last break.
The middle break. Yeah. And I guess that's about it. All right, so we will get going in just a minute. Welcome back. I forgot to mention before that we ship all over the country. We fill medium priority boxes and ship them when they're full, and accumulate your books in the back, and we send PayPal invoices. If you want your books sooner, you need to tell me and I will get them shipped out. And yeah, so if you have questions about that, please ask. If you're a first-time buyer, we ask that you fill out a form that's either pinned or scrolling to give us your information so that we know where to send the PayPal invoice. Also, I want to let everybody know that our Shopify site is coming along nicely. You can visit our Shopify site at comicsunlimited.com, and on there we have the things that we've entered that we have in the store so far. And so we've entered quite a few hundreds of mostly trade paperbacks. We haven't entered any back issues, but we're working our way through the store trying to get stuff put in. And so you can shop on there, and you can place orders on there, and we can ship from there. Or you can, in the catalog, you can request it to be pick up in store. And if you do that, we will add it to your already accumulating shipment. We also have advanced comics in our subscription section. So if you click on subscription, you can see the current catalogs that are available and pre-order books, and we also can add those to your shipment as well. Thank you for putting that up, Jay. That is in fact a link to our Shopify. Sure, round guy, I'll be gentle. Yeah. Round guy has been opening up the wallet for the last couple months. But he's caught up now, so he has no excuse not to claim some stuff tonight. So there you go. I am not gentle at all. It's the truth. All righty. I'm going to go ahead and start showing stuff. I don't even know where to start. A lot of these books I picked up at the convention that we set up at last Saturday. We did pretty well. We had, it was Jeremy and I, and we saw a lot of our customers because it was only like about a mile from the store. But we sent over a bunch of new people. So we had a really good day in the store and found a bunch of new customers, which is always nice. Yeah, so it was a good day, but I'm still recovering from it. I was just telling Dawn that I'm tired. Every time I do a convention, it takes time for me to recover. But we've also been just knocking ourselves out trying to work on this point of sale system. And I have to say that modern technology, not always our friend. Our old register was all reliable. You typed numbers in, it printed receipts, collected money, everything was good. The new register is like kind of touchy. It like decides every once in a while, like between customers, that maybe the printer shouldn't work, or maybe the scanner isn't going to work, or maybe just the card reader isn't going to work. It doesn't tell you. It just all of a sudden you step up to the register to help someone, and then and you look and you go, I can't scan these because the scanner isn't connected. So you have to do that, and so people have been very patient with us, which I'm thankful for. But there've been like some times where I feel like climbing under a rock. It's like I can't even. Well, it looks like many of you, climate change is the cause. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's just new, embracing new technology. Something I've been trying to get a point of sale system put in for 30 years, and I finally accomplished it. Now I'm like not happy. Isn't that life? Isn't that the way it is?
Yeah.
Everything you think you want turns out to be not as good as you hoped.
Mm-hmm.
Disappointing. But ultimately it's going to be good because, and it already is, we're starting to get orders from around the country, and that's helpful. And also I have a much better idea what we have in the store as we're going through stuff. Although I have to say that the order I got this morning, I looked at it and I went, do we really have this book? Like, I don't remember this book at all. And then I had to go find it, and it was just like, yeah, we have this book. We just didn't. It's just really hard to know. I have so many trades, and we still have just tons and tons in storage that we're going to be bringing in as we have space. But it's been crazy. All right, I'm going to start showing books. Please make requests as things come to your mind, and we'll do our best. Starting off with Alice Cooper 2A from 2014. This is published by Dynamite, and I picked this up because it's $6 and fine. It has a nice David Mack cover. I'm kind of a sucker for David Mack. So that's kind of cool, I think. I haven't seen one of these since like the 80s, and so I had to pick this up because it's so funny. The Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters. Many of you would remember this. This was a parody of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which went on to be just a wee bit successful. But this is from 1986. It's number 3. It's in fine, and it's $6. What's a humble bundle? Humble bundle. I'm just not familiar with that.
So it's basically, it has a couple of different tiers to it. It's like from $1 to $50, and the bigger tier you go to, the more books you get, and it gets donated to a charity.
Oh, okay. And is it sort of like a Kickstarter, or is it really just like a charity drive?
It's really a charity thing.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's a bunch of digitals.
A what?
Bunch of digitals. Digital
copies. Oh, you mean you can get digital copies of the books?
Yes.
Gotcha. That's interesting. And what charity is it going to? Do you know?
That part I don't know. I just got the link.
All right. Fair enough. I guess you have to watch to find out. And they're going to play it right after my show? Or is it something that's up all the time?
It's up all the time. It's just a site you go to.
Oh, it's a website.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that now. All right. Very cool. But you're just saying do it after the show because, you don't want to miss out. I might show something you want. There you go. All right. Back to the Future, number 5 from 2016, and fine is $6. Judge Dredd, number 7 from 1984, and good is $2. It's a bit of my childhood. Croft Super Show. This is a Whitman comic from 1978. Number 2 and very good. It's $2.50. It features many of the Croft Super Show shows. Now, Guy would like the Judge Dredd. Here we go. That one's for that Guy. Which comment, Lorena, did you think was a problem? Huh. Well, I guess it could. Well, so far so good. All right. Now here's a series of movies my mom took me to. This is Walt Disney 1969. Love Bug, and very good, $10. I went to see all the Pink Panther movies, all the Herbie, the Love Bug movies.
I love the Love Bug.
And Mame, the movie. I can remember we used to have to go to Hartford to see them when I lived in Connecticut because our local theater only had one screen, and they didn't show any of those movies. Eventually, shortly, they ended up splitting it into two screens, but then that was bad because they played the Amityville Horror on one side while we were watching quieter movies on the other side. That was the last screen. Mars Attacks, The Savage Dragon, #1 of 4 from 1996, $3.50 in fine. So these crazy media crossovers are not a new thing. It's just right now Godzilla can't seem to stay out of anything.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah, the Bug movies were good.
Yeah.
Predator versus Magnus Robot Fighter, #1 of 2 from 1992, and fine is $2.50. This reminds me, where is Carlos? I have not heard from him.
Oh.
Robotech, The New Generation, #13 in fine from 1987, $3.50.
He has been missing.
He's been busy. Now here's something you don't see every day. US 1, #6 from 1983, and very good, $2.50. Another of my favorite shows from when I was a kid. Welcome Back, Kotter, #3 and very good, 1977, $4. Of course, there's John Travolta on there. Wild Wild West, #2 from 1969, and fine is $15. It's actually a nice copy. It does have a few spine ticks, but it really presents really nice. Wild West for the round guy. Well, the actor that said that line, Jay, he came to the University of Connecticut and did a whole like acting presentation when I was a kid. He was actually a very good actor. Yeah, that was a beautiful cover, that Wild West. Black Hawk, #239. This one's fair, has a little bit of water damage, and a top staple is detached. However, it's only $2. X-Men Adventures, #1 from 1992, and very good, $3.50. Secret Wars 1 Midtown variant, and very good. This is was a Midtown exclusive. And this one is $5. I'm hearing like dinging here and there, and I'm like, all these electronics around me. It's just too much for me. Amazing Spider-Man #1 variant from 2014. This is a Midtown exclusive, $12. From 2009, this is Power Girl 1B and very good, $6. Masters of the Universe #1B and fine is $6. Oh, let's see. Oh, this is the reason this I was showing this one is that this is the first invincible preview. It's from 2002 and $6 and fine. Invincible's just been a wee bit popular. Batman Beyond Unlimited #18. This is from 2013 and fine $6.
That's different Batman.
What's that?
Looking at the Batman, the cover.
It's
The
Batgirl.
drawing. Threw me off there for a minute. I was like,
I can see that. And this is a New York Comic Con exclusive virgin cover, near mint #1, Unbreakable Red Sonja in Hook Lee cover, $15. Blondie #167, very good. This is from 1967. Is $9. I don't know if you bring all your dogs to the car wash. I'm not sure that's cool. Maybe not. Leave It to Binky #64 and fine. This is from 1969. It's $6.50. This was kind of DC's answer to Archie. It was sort of a teen romance sort of thing. Well, if you want to be a DC completist, you must get a complete set of Binky. Beauty and the Beast from 1991 in good. This is $4.
it's a pretty cover.
Yeah, it's an adaptation of the movie, which was a very good movie. Beetle Bailey #18 from 1959 and very good. It's $6.50. Well, I guess that would be one way to keep your footsteps quiet.
Yes,
Strap on
yes,
some
it
pillows.
is. Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast for Lorena. Beetle Bailey 36 and very good from 1961 is $3. So #18, Beetle Bailey is going to round guy.
All right.
And then this one is #36 if you need that one as well. Adventures with the Brothers. This is a Spire Christian comic from 1982 in good. This one's $3. We get Spire collectors in the store every once in a while, so if no one buys it here, I'm pretty sure somebody will buy it here in the store. Okay, I would like this one as well.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. It's the Flintstones' neighbors, Barney and Betty Rubble, in their own comic book from 1976. This is a Charlton comic. It's number 22. And very good. It's $14. And I would like to note that there's inappropriate food storage going on here.
Yes, there is.
They have a cake underneath a fully cooked turkey.
Yes.
That is unacceptable.
That will be 10 points off your score.
Yeah, health score just gone right down. But this is their own home, so I guess they can do what they want.
Yes, so, but still.
This is why you shouldn't buy food from other people's houses.
Exactly.
Uninspected houses, because they could be serving you cake that was underneath the turkey. No, this is people food. It really does look like a turkey, a ham, and a cake. That's what I see there. But his wife looks alarmed, but I think it's just because he's sleepwalking to the refrigerator. My husband's done that.
Really?
As he claims. Every time the pie goes missing.
He claims he's sleepwalking.
Yeah. But this is $14. Very good. But yeah, he a couple of times I bought a pie to serve like for a dinner party, and I put it in the refrigerator, and I told him I don't eat the pie. We're gonna have it for dinner tomorrow night. And then I wake up the next morning and it's like there's this much left. And I'm like, what happened? And he goes, I don't know. Well, one time he told me the pie was calling to him. Pies are now talking to you. That's kind of scary.
That's a little scary. Just
But
a little bit.
I think he just couldn't resist it.
Mm.
You cry foul. It's supposed to be dinosaur meat. What makes you think the Flintstones ate dinosaurs? They used them for transportation and working in the rock quarry, and like what? Why would they eat them? Do you think they eat them?
Where do you think those giant ribs at the end come from?
Oh yeah, I guess so. I guess so. The giant ribs that knock over the car.
car.
Yeah, I guess he does. They do eat ribs then. I never really thought about it. Yikes. Yeah, maybe the refrigerator was too small for the dinosaur meat, and they have another, like a walk-in for that somewhere else in the house. Yeah. Yeah, big steaks and things. But did they come from I guess they had to come from the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, no, they could have came from a mammoth.
Were they there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Now I'm going to go back and watch Flintstone
Now we have to-
episodes to
I
see
know.
what all animals were on there.
They had all kinds of like birds and different stuff. I don't know.
Was Dino a dinosaur or a dog? Were they eating?
He was a dinosaur.
So they're eating pets.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I didn't think they ate them, but then you pointed out the big rib thing on the car, and that's true.
Now I've got to Google.
Or they had really large cows. Good one, Chris.
Mammoths.
That's the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
except they're kind of closer to an elephant.
Yeah, this is true.
And I've not eaten any elephants. Saber-tooth steaks. Did they have saber-tooth steaks? I guess they could have.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break on this important issue, and we'll come back with more comics in just a minute.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Hey, did you know that you're invited to an art gala? No, I mean the fun kind. It's SketchUp with Mog and Mel.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for joining us.
Featured guests talk about their new projects.
So it takes place in this fantasy world where the world has kind of lost its stories.
And life as an artist.
The hope was that you could make some amount of money when you exited art school.
while the ever-changing artist panel draws new works live in front of your eyes.
Oh, I like that. Working on the
And
shadow.
they're sexy. Sex, dude.
You still got a little bit of time.
Ooh, Phil, that's dope, dude.
Sketch Up with Mog and Mel, Thursday nights. Part of the experience.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it. In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great, thanks.
Hi, welcome back. Oh, we were just laughing because Dawn did a little Google research, as she likes to call it, a deep dive into the Flintstones, and we have determined that the Google says that the ribs at the beginning, opening credits of the Flintstones, do in fact come from the Brontosaurus, and Brontosaurus meat was used to make various ground meat dishes, steaks, roasts. They were eating the Brontosauruses, but they also used them for transportation and hard labor. So the Brontosaurus has really got the raw end of the deal in the Flintstones. Because they had to work and then they got eaten too. So now we
And
know.
now you know.
Now
I
you
can
know
ease
more.
everybody's mind.
Yeah. My mind is not eased, I tell you. Take those for me. Yeah, I mean, but we do know more than we did before. So the more you know, right? How did the people keep them enslaved and docile? We don't really know.
Yeah, I didn't go
So
that
now-
far. I didn't deep dive that far.
So maybe the ones they didn't eat, they ate the ones that were aggressive, and the ones that were more passive are the ones that they trained.
And they saw them getting ate, so they were like, we're
Yeah,
gonna
maybe
be
we
good.
better behave.
We better be good.
We gotta behave, or it could be they drugged them.
One of the two.
But they didn't go into that in the Flintstones. It was a kids show.
Yeah. No.
Oh, who knows? So they're like horses. Yeah, except most people don't eat them. Well, some people probably do, but we try not to eat our horses. But horses can be violent too. But they're pretty well trained to be more docile.
They are.
You just don't want to sneak up on them because they do kick.
No. And people can train. I got thrown off a Black Stallion one time because the person was training it to like go like Zorro and go up in the air, and they didn't tell me, and we were riding.
And all of a sudden you were
and
like,
all of a sudden it threw me back. Yep, it threw me off. Yep.
There's a number of comedy bits that you can see on various platforms of reenactments of waiters dealing with customers who think that buffalo wings are from buffaloes. Which would be like a whole nother thing of like buffaloes flying and if they had wings and like it's just kind of crazy. Our education system in action. That's why you have to watch this show to learn some stuff.
Learn something new.
Because did they ever teach you about this at school?
I never would have known.
Mm-mm. All right, here we go. Some more comic books. The Pink Panther, number 31 and good from 1976, is $3. And it features Pinkenstein and other Pinkies. Pink Power, Funny Pink, various other pinks. Must be all the Red Bull. How does he know? No, I guess he overheard. Pink Panther for Chris. There you go.
Alright.
Yes, Dawn does drink the Red Bull, but I do not. I've never
I do
actually
drink
had
Red
it.
Bull.
Although I was challenged once in college to drink that Coke coffee combination
Oh yeah.
energy drink. We passed that around the table. It was not. We voted 10-0 to like pour the rest out and never speak of it again. Yeah, it
Sounds
was
like a good
pretty
plan.
awful. All right, I got some Porky Pigs. Porky Pig number 87 and good is $2.50. This is from 1979. This corner right here is actually missing, but the book itself is fine. Bugs Bunny's quick if he can like take a bite out of a carrot while in mid juggle.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Oh, drinking Red Bull if you have gout is a painful lesson.
I don't have
Good
gout,
to know.
so I'll keep that in mind. I'll
Does
remember
Porky
that.
look like the Joker? Oh, just he's wearing purple and such. Oh, number 86, and very good from 1979, is $3.50 on the Porky Pig.
The look on his face.
Yes, he's very surprised. I thought I had some more, but well, there might be more Porky Pigs somewhere, but they're lost in my pile. All right, Raggedy Ann and Andy, number 2 from Whitman Comics, 1972. Very good, $7.50. I had a Raggedy Ann doll.
I did too.
Mine was fairly big for a doll.
Mine was just like that. I still have it. It was my favorite. It went everywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we didn't have a lot of money growing up, and one time we were at the pediatrician, and they had like the little, and I was just, and so my dad, he saved up and got me one.
They sold stuffed animals at your pediatrician?
No, they had them
Oh.
at like, and I saw it, and every time
Oh.
we went, I liked it, and so he saved money up and like got me one and stuff. I was like 2 or 3 probably. So I still have it. It has seen better days.
I may still have mine too. I have to look in the trunk. The one that went with me everywhere was Casper, though, but he was like kind of a gray color from being washed.
Mhm.
Yeah. I guess Annabelle was a Raggedy Ann doll, huh? I saw a picture recently of that doll because, you know, that comedian Matt Rife just got the rights to be in charge of Annabelle for the next like 5 years.
I saw that.
Oh, not yet, Steve. You just hang on. Yeah, I don't know. You can go and see that doll, but I wouldn't recommend it. Too many people. Too many problems. All right. Western Kid number 2 from 1972 and fine is $12. It's a showdown with a killer. Isn't that kind of the plot of every Western?
Yeah. And why is she out there in the middle trying to break it up? They have guns. She has nothing.
Oh, she doesn't want him to shoot her uncle. Her uncle is apparently the killer. Round guy is going to read this and report back.
Yeah, report
All
back.
right.
What happens in this?
Who was planning on bringing Annabelle to where you are, Jay? That's scary.
They were doing some kind of like traveling show with some of the artifacts from the, I can't remember what their names were.
Yeah, it was from the museum, and they were going around the country with Annabelle, like over last spring and summer.
And they lost her at one point.
Yeah.
So no thanks.
And then the one guy that was one of her caretakers died of a heart attack. And so everybody was freaked out and thought the doll did it. It could have been not. Could have just been his time. It's really hard to say. All I know is I don't need it in my life. Okay. No. Yes, I think it is a solid bad juju. We can all agree on that, I think.
Yeah.
All right. I found a Lady Mechanica, but it wasn't one of the regular ones. It's a Halloween Comic Fest 2018. In very good, it's $1.50. But it's nice and colorful and pretty inside too. That's possible, Chris. They didn't lose her. She just lost them.
She lost me.
Yeah.
It's even worse.
Yeah, could be. All right, Little Lulu. This is my mom's favorite comic.
Aww.
134 in very good from 1959, $8.25. Lorena would like the Lady Mechanica.
It's a really pretty
It is
cover.
pretty.
Reminds me of Day of the Dead. Okay.
Little Lulu number 195 in good is $2.50. This is from 1970. That's funny. Gee, I wonder who's under the back end of the horse. This little tiny hat. Little Lulu 205, very good, 1972, $5. She looks disappointed. He's just mad. All right. Bugs Bunny, number 220, and very good. It's $2.50. That's funny. Cleaned his windshield. Otherwise known as his glasses. Golden Legacy, Illustrated History Magazine, number 1. This one's in fair. It's actually restapled. It's from 1966. It's $3.50. This is the first issue of that series. They make quite a few of them, going through all African-American history, people from history. But this one's about the birth of Haiti. And I had not seen this one before, so that's why I picked it up, because I thought it was interesting. High and Lois, number 7, very good, 1970, $4. That's funny. The red bottle says it's supposed to be whipped cream, but it's WIPCRI. It's whipped cream. And for some reason, she's picking up canisters of popcorn. I don't remember ever seeing popcorn in can type things. They look like oatmeal containers.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, the Elmer on the motorcycle Bugs Bunny. That one is $2.50.
Oh, I remember that. I remember
yes.
that cartoon.
Oh, it's a famous one.
Yeah.
Well, I have some really good Looney Tunes books to show you, actually. Looney Tunes number 83 from 1948.
Wow.
And very good. It's $18. It's actually looks pretty nice.
It does look really good.
In 1948, you guys. Kind of amazing. I like how Bugs Bunny has got long eyelashes in that one. So you wanted this one, Chris? I'm assuming. All right. Well, this one's 18, and it's number 83. I also have number 89 from 1949, and very good. This one's $10. Number 158 in good from 1954 is $5. That's hysterical. It's one way to make your clothes not hang out of the edges of your suitcase. Just put the sleeves off.
There you go.
That works.
That's it.
Hey, welcome, Ken. Number 165 in fair from 1955. This has a little bit of water damage at the bottom and Someone wrote JW on the cover in pen, so it's in fair. And it is $3.50. And hot dog.
Hot dog.
There's your hot dog. Look at those. Now you can add this one to the collection, Jay. It's a classic. And Looney Tunes 179 in good, $7, 1956. This one also obviously owned by JW. Wrote on the cover.
This is my book. It would be like a sibling doing that so the other sibling can get a hold of it.
So they knew whose books were whose. Could be.
Don't touch my book.
Could be. Looney Tunes 191 and very good, $10, 1957. That's one way to paint the fence.
That's a quick way there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a lie, though, that the paint needs to sloshing around more.
It would be dripping.
Yes.
Looney Tunes number 222, very good, $4, 1960. I just love their faces always.
I know.
Great reactions. All right. Adventures of Jerry Lewis from DC Comics, number 119 in fair, 1970, $3. The Jetsons, number 4 in good, $4. Top staples detached. It's from 1971. It's funny. They're all sad. She's leaving and they're washing the dishes. Are they really going to miss her, or is it just the dishwashing?
It's just the dishwashing.
But she's going on a holiday to Mars. That's kind of funny. I love the Jetsons.
I know. And I feel so gypped, though. We haven't made it to the flying cars yet.
It hasn't happened. But, even back then, I remember thinking, people have trouble driving just in one, one plane of existence. If there were also up and down.
Yeah.
I don't know. Around here, people can't even make a U-turn out here.
This is true.
So if they were flying around, there'd be like 10 times the number of crashes. We already have too many crashes. Yeah, I'd cry if Rosie left too. That's a good comment, Jay. That's so true. All right. Little Dotland, number 8, and very good, $12. It's from 1963. That's a lot of dots. You want the teleporter tube technology? Yeah, that would be good. But we're getting close to having the robot maids, really.
Yeah, he said the robot maids headed off to liberate
the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah, people can't put a shopping cart away. They don't need flying cars. It's true. People would be parking their flying cars everywhere. It would just be awful. It would be terrible. The Little Monsters, number 16 in fair, is $3.50, 1972. Nancy and Sluggo. This is from 1960. It's in fine. It's number 176. It has a subscription crease. And it is $20. For those not familiar with the subscription crease, it's that during this time period, they used to mail people their subscriptions, but they used to fold them in half and then put them in a like a paper sleeve and mail them. So you could tell that was one that somebody got in a subscription. It was because they pretty much folded them directly in half, right in the middle.
And
it is time to go on a break. And when we come back, we'll have new releases, ratio variants, and then after that, we're going to have the slab books, and we'll go from there. Please put in requests, though. We haven't got any requests from anybody tonight, and we really do need some. So please do that so we can look for stuff. So we will be back in just a minute.
No.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
Boring old Tuesday. Kick it!
Hey, let's get to it.
Henri Copen scours collections and comic shops to bring you the biggest deals on beautiful comics.
I'm very eager to sell these books.
Plus, he smashes those other boring sales shows. Henri's got fire, excitement, personality, key books, FOMO books.
60 FOMO books for you.
A cute dog. Weird accents.
69, bro!
A wheel of skid mark?
They do wheel spins at the end of every show.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll score huge bargains.
That is Haktua magic right there, all right?
Kicking it with Henri. Tuesday nights, part of The Experience.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com. Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there, too.
Hi, welcome back to Friday Night Live on The Experience. Let me see. Did anybody make a request?
No.
Not a soul. Well, all right. Then I guess I'll just show new comics. This is just a smattering of what we got in. So if there's anything you're looking for, please let me know. This week, they reprinted a lot of the absolutes, and they're going to continue doing that until they get them all back in print. But this week it was the Absolute Batmans they reprinted and the Absolute Wonder Womans. So if you're missing any from 1 through 6 and need a reprint, just let us know. But for new books, Absolute Flash number 7 came in. Cheetah and Cheshire robbed the Justice League number 2. We got in a facsimile edition of Civil War 2. And Fantastic Four, number 3. This is the A cover. This is the retro Thing mask cover. I was seeing on Facebook, retailers were complaining because the masks aren't big enough to actually cut out and wear. Because look, it's like, like for a toddler.
Yeah.
But who's going to really cut them off their books?
That's what I was getting ready to say. Who's really?
No, probably not. Fantastic Four Stitch edition. And we have Fantastic Four Scotty Young cover. It's kind of cool because it's like got a background and it's in color. It's a neat one. And this is the Mickey and Friends Fantastic Four variant cover. Incredible Hulk. This is the B cover, but it's the US 250th homage variant. I didn't know they were going to do that, but that one's cool.
That one is cool. I like that one.
Mm-hmm. Be fun to get all those.
Mm-hmm.
And they also did a mini mask for Hulk. And then this is Justice League Red #2 with the trading card variant cover. And Valiant's Exo Manowar #1 in the new Valiant Beyond series. Exo was always really, really popular when it came out before. We got a trade paperback. DC Finest, The Spectre, Wrath of the Spectre. This is $39.99, and it reprints Spectre comics between 1966 and 1983 from various series. You can see some of them on the back cover. Different series that they pulled from. So if you like a Spectre, that's a neat book. Sorry, my chair is very squeaky tonight.
You sprayed some WD-40 today.
I don't think that would help. It's like, I don't know. I just have to stop moving. Amazing Spider-Man #12. This is the A cover. And then they also did the mask cover, Green Goblin. And then this is the Absolute Batman #1 8th printing cover, which is kind of different and kind of cool. This one's $5.99. I wish I knew, Steve. If anybody can translate, hopefully it's nothing bad. Oh, yeah. This is the Jay Lee cover. You're right. This one. Nice. Oh, and this is one of the coolest covers this week. This is the Batman Superman World's Finest #43 Bizarro cover. And this is the one that's
Absolute Batman 1.
okay. This one for Chris. And this is the Batman #1 facsimile edition, $9.99. We also have the foil one somewhere. I don't think I'd wear it if it said that. But I really don't know. I just got this shirt this week, and I did not examine what the various symbols on here are. Although honestly today I was thinking maybe I should Google Lens some of them and find out what they are, like if there's a theme or if they're just random symbols. I mean, I really don't know. And there's more at the bottom too, and there's some that are larger. I don't know. If I find anything, I'll report back. How's that? And this is a new magazine size Black Label project from DC. It's the Batman Second Night. This is the A cover. It's written by Dan Jurgens. And this is set in 1940, which is not surprising by the style on the cover. There you go. So that's the A cover. That might be what it says, Jay. It might be. This is the B cover. And this one is the C cover. Pretty, actually. I like that one a lot. You know, there's bats in the background. What do you want?
That one is a good one.
It is nice. A two. Earlier tonight, I saw 3 police cars go by, absolutely driving as fast as they could down Key Street. So something bad must have happened down the street. But there were no fire or other emergency vehicles, all police. It was like, psh.
Wow.
So I didn't see if they were chasing someone because I didn't notice a fast car going by first. It was like they're trying to get somewhere fast, though. So We'll probably read about it later on Facebook because this town is like a gossip village. Everybody knows everybody. Don's related to half the people in town.
True story. True story.
Every time I meet someone new, it's like Don will be like, "Oh yeah, that's my cousin."
Yeah.
And it's like, who is not your cousin in this town?
Very few people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
but only if they're from here. All of us who like moved here don't count. We're not.
It's a good thing and a bad thing. That's I didn't do anything. I like walked the straight and narrow in high school because my dad was a minister and I was kin to everybody. And as soon as I did something, the phone call went straight home. Everybody knew, and a phone call went straight to my dad. So yeah, I had to like.
Well, ironically, one of the reasons we moved to this town was because my mom had the same experience in the town we lived in Connecticut, and she wanted to get away from that.
Yeah.
Because we were related to tons of people in town, and everyone knew everyone. Everybody knew my mother's parents, so she couldn't do anything without a report coming in.
And people know your business. Or I've had people come through the drive-thru and be like, "I saw so and so," and da da da, and I'm like, "Yeah, thanks." And they'll tell me stuff I didn't even know.
Family gossip that you weren't.
I wasn't even privy to.
And so, that's why my mom was like anxious to move somewhere where she didn't know anyone. Yeah. But as I stay here longer, I know so many people now. I run into people I know all the time. Every time I go to the post office, straight edge, like, yeah, Dawn is a good girl.
Yeah.
But she had to be.
It's just carried over into adulthood.
When your dad's a minister and and you're related to everybody in town, you kind of have to behave yourself.
Yeah.
At least a little. I have no excuse. I behaved myself, but my dad was not a minister. But everybody did know him, and they really would hear. I mean, everybody knew everybody. Creep show number 1. I was at the laundromat last night, and it looked nothing like this. There was no blood flowing out of any of the dryers.
Was that you sitting there?
I was very disappointed. I'm gonna complain to the guy that owns the laundromat. It's like, this is what it's supposed to be like.
Like, this was what I was looking for.
This is volume 4, number 1, and it is $3.99.
Oh goodness.
And Unknown would like a copy of that. It is too good. We do have some more if anybody else needs one. Yeah. What's in the machines? I don't know. Can you make out what's in there? Are there like bodies in there?
I believe so, because it looks like there's some hair. It looks like some hair and some nose. Yeah, I think that's.
Oh yeah. There's a hand in this one, and this one's like a mouth. That one's got a mouth and a foot. This one, I'm not sure what body parts we're looking at, but they're definitely body parts. Now, Chris would also like a creep show one.
Strawberry. Now you just ruined strawberry jam for me, Jay.
Yeah, that's what it is. Nancy's neighbors are strange. I would never do anything to my neighbors. I love my neighbors. Okay. Speaking of all this, Exquisite Corpses from Image Comics. This one's issue 5. This is the C cover that contains a trading card, apparently. A unique collectible trading card. And it comes polybagged, so you can't actually see the card or the comic, really. I don't think that's... Yeah. This is like a card sitting in front of the comic. But, yeah. That's been pretty popular. It should be the very first book in the horror section. Is there not one there? I was pretty sure. Oh, an image. Look, an image. It's an image book. Yeah, found it. All right. All right.
I was looking in horror because,
What?
I said I was looking in horror.
Yeah, because that would actually make sense.
Yeah.
This is the problem with genre racking. We changed our store over to genre racking in the late 80s. Before that, everything was alphabetical, which was okay when there really were mostly just superhero comics coming out in the early 80s. But then as time went along, it made more sense to make sections because we were getting people walking in looking for like Batman, and it was easier to sell them Batmans if all of them were grouped together. So we decided to do that. So we did one overnight where we rearranged all the new comics by genre, and that's how we kept them. But the problem is that there keep being books that don't fall into any of the categories we chose, and we have to make decisions. And like, basically, I tell everyone to just make a decision of like, where will it sell from the best, you know? But so everybody has different opinions, and so sometimes books end up like in the wrong sections briefly, and we move them around, and then when they go to back issue is when we make their final determination of where they go. But when the new comics are kind of fluid, you know, they're all over the place. They're gonna do an Ed Gein movie on Netflix. Charlie Hunnam is he's one of my celebrity crushes. I like him. I have a standee of him, actually, my husband bought. He used to be in the back room at our store before we moved over here. We don't have room for him back down here, so he's in storage. Cool. All right, Crypto, the Last Dog of Krypton, number 4. That was kind of neat. Crypto's a little scary. This is the B cover. And this is the C cover. He looks so happy. Probably because he busted his chain.
It's coming free.
Yes, you did spell it wrong, but that's okay. We knew who it was. And here's an EC book of Catacomb of Torment. Speaking of neighbors. This one's $4.99.
It's like the Stepford Wives.
Yeah, but look at her trial is dripping blood, and there's like dead people coming out of her garden. The other lady looks so happy, just like tending to her flowers, not having any idea
what is going on.
Also, there's blood in her watering can. All this blood getting spilled everywhere. What a waste. Yes, Charlie would have been a good Green Arrow. I watch him in almost anything, though, honestly. It's like, you know. Blade Runner, Black Lotus, number 1. Captain Planet, number 5. I like the colors on this cover. This is the C cover. Well, I'm glad you got home, TJ. I have not seen the new Superman movie yet.
Me neither. Still haven't made it.
Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, number 2. Well, you and I both have a schedule problem.
Yeah, this is true.
This is this is not the A cover. I just like this one because Thor is on there. He is a good-looking man. So you plan to fall asleep to the Superman movie? Is that any reflection on the Superman movie, or is it just that you're really tired? Or do you use it frequently as a sleep aid? I mean, I don't know. Oh, you just keep hitting replay, so eventually you fall asleep. I see. I fall asleep in my chair when I sit down when I get home, usually. And then I wake up usually around midnight, 1 o'clock, and sometimes I really don't know where I am.
Oh, that's not good.
I'll wake up and I'll be like, and then I'm like, oh.
I have done that once or twice, though. Or wake up and think I've slept on that and be like, oh my God, I overslept something.
Yeah.
And it's like, just an hour later.
Yeah. Our sense of time when we're sleeping is not good.
No, it's not. Not at all.
Yeah, I'm usually watching TV and playing a video game on my phone at the same time.
Yeah.
And then I wake up and my phone's like, sometimes I'm still holding it. That's a little creepy. I'll wake up like 2 hours later, I'm still holding my phone like this. It's probably not good. All right. Casey Jones, a new Casey Jones comic, number 1A. And it's $4.99. Toxic Avenger number 3. This is the this is the C cover that comes with the trading card, and this one is $5.99. This is a new Beetle Bailey 75 Years of Smiles strip reprint book. It's published by Fantagraphics. It's $65, and it includes 75 Sunday pages in color and 135 daily and Sunday strips scanned from the original artwork. So if you're a fan, this would be pretty much an ultimate kind of book to get. It's really nice inside, actually. So if you like Beetle Bailey, this will be the way to go. $65 though. Round guy would like a Toxic. Okay. Alrighty. Here's some ratio variants and special books that came in this week. I don't know if everybody saw these. These are the sound chip edition, and they made 3 of them that came out this week. The other 2 were Transformers. This one's a Void Rivals one, but it is $19.99. It comes sealed in the bag. We looked online to try to find out what the comic looked like inside, and apparently the cover looks like this cover. It's like a plain logo cover, and like I said, these are coming out $19.99, and you can feel the sound chip in the middle. So we don't know exactly how it works. We don't know if you push it or when you open it, it makes the sound. But apparently it makes Transformer type sounds. But we don't know what the Void Rivals one is, so you have to buy it to find out, apparently. Battle Beasts continue. This is number 5, 1 in 10 variant, and it's $10. And we have 1 copy left of the A cover if anyone needs one. G.I. Joe number 11, 1 in 10 variant, $10. Absolute Flash number 7, 1 in 25 ratio variant, $15. Amazing Spider-Man number 12, 1 in 25 variant, $15. Let me check on what this is because I don't remember. Oh, this is the Absolute Batman number 12 variant cover, and it is let me check this out here. Yeah, it's a glow-in-the-dark cover. And this is what the cover looks like, but it actually comes in with a white cover over the top to protect the glow-in-the-dark. So it looks like this when you get it. The Toxic Avenger is the regular series, not the team-up. Because I think you subscribed to the team-up one with the card, but there hasn't been another one since the last one you got. This is $7.99 for the glow-in-the-dark. Okay. Set these up here gently. So were there any other new comics anybody needed, or... And back issue requests are still a good thing. Don, can you come around and hand me that pile? Okay, yeah, nothing wrong with checking. We always want to be sure what we're seeing. All right. I had some customers who did not pick up their pulls, and we had to bust their pulls out. And we're in the middle of processing those books back into our inventory. Do we have any Cowboys of Moo Mesa left? They're on the bottom shelf of that first rack. We got a lot of demand for Cowboys of Moo Mesa. Are we out?
Yeah. We are out.
I had not heard of that, and apparently it was a cartoon that was popular, and I had a lot of people come in and buy it just because the cover was very cool.
The cover was really cool.
And so we just sold through them, but I have more coming. I ordered more ahead of time because I had people ask. Deadpool Batman, we only have one variant cover left. I mean, we ordered a lot.
We had 4 billion different ones
I
I
know,
had to go through.
But 4 billion people came, and -1 came in and got those.
I mean, it's a good thing.
Yeah, so we only have one variant cover left. I couldn't believe it because I mean, we really did have.
I got so confused looking at.
And Dawn was trying to do the pulls, and she's like, I can't tell which ones are which because we got so many. There were like a lot of them, but we, sold them. Oh, you like the Cowboys of Moose? I just never heard of it. I guess it came along after I was an adult, and I just never heard of that.
This is the only cover we have left.
They had comics previously. Yeah, I think that's true, but I just don't remember them.
This is a nice cover too. I like this one.
This is the only Deadpool Batman we have left. This is the Peach Momoko cover.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only one, and it's $6.99. But it's okay to run out of a book like that once in a while because it gives us the opportunity to remind people that they really should pre-order books they want because. You can't depend on me to order enough of everything because we had no way to know how many people would want Deadpool Batman. It was really a guess. And I ordered actually a lot. And but we did sell them.
It took up quite a bit there.
Yeah, it wasn't quite like a Dynamite book, but it was a lot of cover. Batman Deadpool on Wednesday. I'm not sure what you're saying, Lorena.
I think
she already got it then. Yeah. People do call us from time to time during the week and request things because if you wait till Friday, sometimes we are sold out of new books. And I order a lot for the shelf, but you never know. Yeah, I haven't tried ordering a Peach Momoko at Starbucks, but I guess.
Tell me more here.
Yeah, they might make something if you ask. Or they might just be confused and like steam might come out of their head. Does not compute. Could happen. Yes, that's right. She actually sent us a messenger message and we did pull it and put it in there. Wade's here. And I don't have a favorite New Catholic. There's quite a few. Our church is kind of booming these days, and we have a lot of New Catholics. So I don't think it'd be right to pick a favorite. I'd be like, a mom where I love them all. And none of them are a favorite. A pumpkin spice Momoko. That sounds delicious. I'd order that. Yeah, the show can go on. Wade's here. Just the Deadpool Batman that I just showed. This is the only one I have left. So if you want that one, let us know, Chris. Otherwise, we'll have to wait and see if we get a reorder in of those, which is possible. I don't know if they still got them left. What are we drinking? I am drinking nothing. I'm actually quite thirsty, and as soon as this show's over, I am headed to Sonic to get a diet cherry limeade. That's my goal because I'm very thirsty. And Dawn, I think, has got the orange Red Bull.
I have Sprite and strawberry apricot.
Oh, strawberry apricot.
Mm-hmm. It's very good.
Interesting.
It's a very good flavor.
Mm.
I really need to cut back on it though.
What number is this? This is the first one.
And just so everyone knows, because I got confused on it when they first announced it, in November, DC is going to be doing a Batman Deadpool.
Correct.
And also in this issue, I thought this was going to be like a mini series and all the backup stories were going to be, in each issue. No, all the back stories are in this issue and they're fantastic. And I need comics of all of them.
But they're all like it's like an anthology. There's just like little short stories in here, right?
Yes. And like I said,
are they continuing the next, or are they all one shot anthology?
I don't know. I hope that they're not leaving them there because they got me with all of them.
And some of them were. I only read a couple of them, but like I didn't understand the Frank Miller one. Just so you know.
Old Man Logan and Dark Knight Batman.
Yeah.
I can see that. I liked it, but
it was interesting. The art was interesting.
Yeah.
It was just kind of, I don't know.
Like I said, hopefully people haven't been spoiled, but for the first time in I don't even know how long, they introduced a brand new amalgam character at the end of the book. I loved it.
I didn't see it that. If I pick you up something from Sonic, I think it'd be kind of ruined by the next time I see you. I don't think I can drink the blue coconut. They don't make a diet version of it, and usually when things are blue, they contain orange, and I'm allergic to oranges. I have just one Deadpool Batman left, Wade. I don't know if you ordered one or not, but this is the very last one, so whoever claims it first gets this one. It's a Peach Momoko cover. It's the only one we have left. Doesn't look like what I'm seeing. Must be missing. What is it you're seeing? Well, we don't know about whether they'll end in Batman Deadpool, but we hope so. But it is just a 2-issue thing. There's just the Marvel Deadpool Batman, and then there's going to be the DC Batman Deadpool in November. And as far as we know, that's as far as they're taking it, unless they announce another project. And I'm not sure what you're asking about. I've lost the plot on the conversation. I'm okay with other citrus fruits. I do great with lemon and lime, although I haven't had grapefruit ever since I discovered my orange allergy, because it just seems likely I'm allergic to it. Because I'm allergic to the mold on the outside. It's not that fruit itself. Let me grab the last copy. All right. Round guy is the first one to actually claim it. There you go. Yes, I do have a Battle Beast one. I have a regular cover and I have a 1-in-10 ratio variant. The ratio variant's $10. Can you grab me the Battle Beast that's out there? It's in the image section, I believe. Although maybe this one's in the horror section. Just kidding. Probably not. I think it's in the image section. This
looks like it's our last copy.
It could be.
It is.
Yes.
I do feel like I feel.
So this is the Battle Beast one that we have, and it is the A cover. That's the last copy we have of this, and it's $3.99. So did you want that, Chris? Oh, okay.
I mean, I wasn't going to say who it was or anything.
Yeah, I didn't look yet because I haven't read that part. I really only read the Frank Miller story, and only because Jeremy made me. He said, read this, because he didn't understand it. He wanted me to understand it. Okay. He wanted me to explain it to him, which I wasn't really capable of doing, apparently. No Invisible Man. Nope. Okay. I think I'm caught up there. All right, Jay. That's fine. But, just don't spoil me too much, because I may actually, if I get another copy, and I might actually read it, because I didn't realize until yesterday that it was an anthology, and I kind of like short stories better than full-length stories. So it's something I would probably read. Okay. On the Miller one. Got you. Yeah, the one that I actually read. Okay. As I was saying earlier, I had busted out some holds, and so I have a few back issues of the Absolutes, if anybody's missing any, in addition to all the reprints they're doing. This is a first printing, number 5 of Absolute Batman, and it's going for $20. And number 6, first printing, is going for $20. These books have been so popular. It's not that surprising they're that much, but I still was surprised when I looked them up. Number 6B is running $15, Absolute Batman. And number 7, first print, is running $20, but there is a reprint of it also that came out this week. Well, I think the reason I appreciate short stories so much is that one of my favorite genres when I was a kid was really science fiction, and I used to always get all those Asimovs and amazing stories and all those like science fiction anthology books. And the thing that I loved about it is that they had great ideas, for science fiction scenario, but they were very short. So like you could pack a lot of different ideas into one issue of those magazines. So I kind of like that. Not that I don't read long books, I do, but I've always kind of liked short stories, just because of the number of ideas per book that you can get in a shorter number of pages. Plus, some stories are really meant to be told in a short form. Like some things need to be delved into, like Lord of the Rings, where it had a lot of detail and went on and on and on. It was great, but some things, really don't have enough to do that. So, yes, Chris, we got you that Battle Beast. Okay, Absolute Superman number 4, first print, is running $12. Number 5 is running $12. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, now on to a few slabs and keys. Is everybody paying attention, or is everybody out, taking a break? I don't know. It's getting late. We don't want you falling asleep. First off, I have an Adventure Comics number 428, which is the first appearance of Black Orchid. This one's in very good, and it's $25. It even tells you it's an origin issue at the top. The Invisible Man is a part of the Universal Monsters series of miniseries. 70s Conan trade paperbacks. I have to look in the back room and see if any of those came in. I have a pile of paperbacks on my desk I've been toying with looking at that could have Conans. Are you looking for the graphic novels of the 70s Conans, or are you looking for the books? Black Orchid for Round Guy. There you go. But yeah, the Universal Monster ones are Image Comics. All right. This is a Batman 212 8.5 CGC slabbed Batman. It isn't a particular key, but it's got a very cool cover. Actually, let me take this out of the bag because the glare makes it look cloudier and it isn't cloudy. Just the bags that CGC uses are always cloudy. It's funny. Conan the Barbarian. Back issues of Conan. We've been getting them in a lot, but I don't know. We didn't get any this week. So anyway, this is an 8.5 of this Batman 212. Like I said, it's not particularly a key issue, but it's got... I love the composition of the cover where you're looking at the dead guy's shoes. And it says, shot, poisoned, and electrocuted. Who could have done this, Batman? And Batman says, no one, Commissioner. Not sure what that means. And this is the back cover. You could actually order you up to 204 Revolutionary War soldiers. And this made me laugh because at the bottom of the ad, it says, an imaginary battle scene is shown above. Because, they wouldn't have a picture of a Revolutionary War battle scene. That would be interesting. But anyway. So anyway, we're looking for $150 for this. I hadn't noticed this before, but it does look like there's a hairline crack in the case at the bottom, just full disclosure. But the book itself is fine.
The ore sketch artist was off that day.
Yeah. But anyway, so I thought this was pretty cool. So, if you missed out on the Batman last week, here's your chance to get an early Batman this week. There will be no loaning of money on the show. Yeah, it's let's see if it says. It doesn't say when it was slabbed. That one. And then we have a Warlord of Mars Perillo cover that's a 9.6 CGC. And apparently it is, a lot of times you'll see listings on Facebook on eBay, where it'll say that something's the highest grade. Apparently the highest grade for this book, there's only 2 of them that are 9.6, and there haven't been any that are 9.8. Mostly probably because the cover's so dark. It's hard to get mint copies that are black covers. But this one, so this is like the highest grade you can get on this book. But it is a Warlord of Mars 31 from Dynamite 2013 Perillo variant cover. And this one's $50. And lastly, I've had this one around for a while. The price on this has gone down. When it first came out, it came out at $100. We bought it through our distributor. But this one is the first America Chavez, and we're asking $50 for it now. So if you've been putting off getting one, now is the time. So it's about time for us to go on another break, but we still need some requests because I have only about 10 more books to show. So if there's something you've been thinking about that you want to see, please let us know and we'll grab those out of our bin during the break. So just go ahead and make a request for anything you're interested in, comic book wise. And because we have bins and bins full of back issues. We also have a ton of trade paperbacks. You can view some of our trade paperback selection on our website, but we actually have a lot more that aren't on there yet. So if there's anything you're looking for, please let us know. And we will be right back in just a minute.
So the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Des.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other and with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dozed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's going to be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live on The Experience. It just came to mind that tomorrow is Batman Day, and we are going to be celebrating that here in the store, although I have done basically no preparation for that. But if you're local, we will have some free giveaways, and I believe there's some special books coming out. So if you're local, please come by. If we have any left, which I'm pretty sure we will, next Friday I'll show what we've got, and anybody who wants some, I can, if you've already made purchases, I can throw them in your box. So just kind of let me know. There's like at least 3 different giveaways that we have, but they're mostly, I think, reprints of older books. But anyway, I'll know more tomorrow when we unpack the box and actually look at them. I haven't had a chance. I'm still trying to recover from last week's convention, so I haven't had a chance to look into the Batman stuff. That's true, Jay. It's possible, like, I might cry, and that would be sad. Dawn just brought me some trade paperbacks to show, so
Dawn will be the one that cries.
Dawn might cry because she's the one that has to run around and try to find things.
Dawn has no clue what to pull.
Round guy wants to see the Batman again. Well, that's perfectly fine. We can do that.
Oh my gosh! I didn't even realize what I pulled.
Screen just went out again.
Oh no.
Yeah, there is like a crack in the case up here and like right up here too. So if you want photos sent to you, I can certainly do that. But you can kind of see them on the screen. I hadn't really noticed that, but when I took this on consignment, I didn't look at it that closely. But the book itself is actually really nice. With a black cover like this, an 8.5 is not easy. And it looks like the thing that makes it not in the 9s is not on the spine, but like right, oh God, you can't really see it. Right where I'm pointing with this finger, there's like just the smallest little, like I guess it would be considered like a crease, but it's very small along that side. Yeah, the case is intact. You can't feel the crack at all. It's like inside. It's so weird. I've never seen that before. It's like the inner thing is cracked. The outer case is not. And like the corners and everything are perfect. Strange. Yeah, if you have requests of stuff you want to see, you can claim them and then delay billing them. Because, or if you have requests that are going to take me time to put together, if you tell me now, yeah, I can show them on next week's show if you would prefer. So whichever you want. Yeah, it could be a factory defect. I really don't know. I've never seen that before. But it doesn't really take away from the book. And you could always have it reslabbed too. Oh, Berserker. I don't believe we have any Berserker back issues, but we did just get in the trade paperback that collects the whole first series that just came out last week. It's on the front row over there, but I don't know that he'll want the trade. But I looked for back. Oh, you know what? Look in the back issues again in media for them. We might have gotten in some back issues now I think about it. Because the other day we found a couple. I just don't know if they went in there or if they went in the bin over here. But it's spelt BRZRKR, so it'll be filed under that.
What number?
Everything between 2 and 7. Do we have some in there? There's 2 different series, though. That's the
yeah, thing. You'll have to. I'm not sure.
We're gonna have to sort that out. And Unknown's looking for Stray Dogs 1 through 4. I did not hear that Berserker's new home will be Distillery, but
so is it this series?
I don't know. Let me take a peek.
Okay, so this is one series.
And wait, I think I showed all the Mad paperbacks I had, but last week or the week before. But I think when you come by the store, I'll see if I have any to show you. Okay, this is. Wait, the books are so mixed up, I'm not sure. Okay, so on Berserker, we have, I think this is the first series. This is number 4, and it's $4. Number 5, and this is a different number 5, and then number 6. And these other ones seem to be the 2nd and 3rd series.
And then there's like...
Oh, no, this is not. Wait, now I'm confused. This one's a number 3, and it's $4. Oh, that could be. I don't really know with Berserker what they're doing next. But, I mean, publishers change all the time. Who knows? So these are the other ones we have. This one, which is a 3rd printing, $4. This one's a 1 in 25 ratio variant, $15. And this one's a 1 in 50 ratio variant, number 3, very fine, $20.
Where would Stray Dogs be?
Oh, in Image.
Okay.
At least I'm pretty sure. I don't know where you're on your way to, Wade, but you'll be on the outside looking in if you head here. Oh, why do I seem like not with it? Yeah, maybe. It's just been a really long day. I got up early, and then we were just real busy today. Did a lot of shipping, so those of you waiting for boxes, you should have gotten notifications through PayPal today, but we did send out like a ton of boxes today. Okay, so this book came in. This is Universal Pictures presents Dracula the Mummy plus Other Stories. It's a Dell Giant from 1963. I've never seen one of these before in person. And there's some question as to whether it had all its pages, but after a detailed analysis, it does. It's just that they count the front page, back page, and the inside front and back covers as part of the page count. The interior count is actually 80, and then the cover and the back cover count as the other 4, so it's an 84-page book. But it's a Dell Giant, and it is very good, $50. Because it's the Dracula, the Mummy, plus Other Stories. Oh, you did get the notice from PayPal. That's great. Yeah, I gave the receipt to Ashley, and she took care of those. All right.
That's
you found one?
Stray dogs we had. I don't know if it was.
Oh. Yeah, she didn't find the Stray Dogs 1 through 4, but she did find the 1 per store variant Stray Dogs Gallery book. This one's $20. All right. So I have a few more comics here. I'm going to be showing you a fair amount of Archies unless you request something else. So, uh-oh. Oh, okay. Chris wants to know how much it is for Berserker 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't know where I put them. Wait.
Oh,
Under. Three, 4, 5. It depends which 5 you get. We have. That one's only $4, so that's fine. And then you have your choice of 5s. Okay. 3, 4, 5, and 6 are $12, $17.50 for the 4 of those. Alvin wants the Dracula. That's a good claim. That's such an unusual book. So this one for Alvin.
All right.
Thank you for your claim. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Okay. That's fine. And old crime comics. We used to have a crime section. When we moved, we misplaced it because we used to have a bunch of old crime books, and I have no idea where those books went. So right now, I can't put my hands on any crime comics, but we sometime I will find them, and I'll be like, who was it that wanted those? That's the truth. But I'll try to remember to show them. Okay, so Chris says he'll take them.
Okay.
So let me see. 3, 4. On the Berserker 5, you do have a choice of this one with where he's holding up the bone, and this one, which I don't know which one is the A cover. I'd have to look inside. Let me see which one. This one's the A cover. So just let me know, Chris, if you want the B cover. And no, we have no Red Hoods. There you go. Yeah, we didn't really order very many Red Hoods because very few people pre-ordered that book. And even though we've always sold Red Hood back issues pretty well, but on this series there wasn't that much interest. And so we didn't order very many, so we sold them. And then when we found out that the series was not going to go on, we didn't have any left. But if our customers want to return them, they certainly are welcome to do that, since the story's never going to be completed. But nobody has, because I'm sure they probably checked, and it is going for quite a bit on eBay. So I don't see anybody returning them at this point. But yeah, so we just don't have any. But we got a zillion phone calls about it, and everybody's so surprised that we didn't have them. A cover's fine, so those can go ahead. So we got you taken care of, Chris. Yeah, the crime comics were stolen. No, it wasn't that. It's just, when we moved into this space, it's a lot smaller, and so we have less bins. And when we did that, a bunch of long boxes of comics didn't have spots to go to, and they got put in storage, and we still haven't dug them out. But I was noticing the other day, there's a ton of Image comics that are in our storage that never made it here, because we used to have probably 3 times the number of Image back issue bins at the old store. So we just have tons of boxes of them. So soon I will go through them and find, some of the better books and bring them in and put them in. But there's just a lot, because Image publishes so many different titles, a lot of mini series and stuff. And then we do have a lot. And we also have a lot of Image trades. If there's ever one you need, we probably have it. So we would be the place to ask. Okay. So here's some more comics. Madhouse Comics from Archie, number 113, 1978. Very good. $2.50. And this one I like because it's got like the monster theme to it. It's a monster garage sale. I've always found that cover entertaining. And this is a Richie Rich 218 in Fair. It's $1. It's from 1982. Because I noticed that this part looked like it was colored with colored pencils, and then on closer examination, it is in fact colored with colored pencils by someone, not by the original artist. But they did a great job. It's very nice. But this book actually, this part right here is white normally. But anyway, so $1 if you want to read that one. Well, that's cool. I think the Berserkers are just going to keep being popular. I mean, eventually he'll probably make a movie, and there's already like other stuff that's come out. Like for my husband's birthday, I bought him a new novel that came out, a new Berserker novel, and it is written by China Miéville, and that's one of his favorite authors. China Miéville wrote a lot of steampunk books, and he read all of the China Miéville stuff. So the Berserker book's written by that author. So he's in the process of reading that. And he said so far it's great. So if anybody else wants a copy of that, I did get it through our book distributor, so I can get more copies if anybody wants it. But yeah, he says it's really good. Pep Comics number 162 from 1963. This one also has a subscription increase, so it's very good. $20. Nice classic cover, though. Didn't back it. Archie, number 132. This has a few water stains, so it's $4.75. And Archie 267 in Fair is $1. It's got like a weird used to be a sticker residue right there. Archie and Me 112 and good is $1.50. It's the faculty student picnic.
He won
by a stomach. We're having our church picnic here coming up in a couple of weeks, but
I think we should have
no foot race involved.
We should.
Maybe we should organize that for next year. Yes. Maybe I'll win by a stomach. Dawn will be like, and I'll be like,
that's what we got that grass over there.
That would be fun. Oh gosh, so where we get our ideas. And then it'll be like, how'd you get this idea? It was from an Archie comic. Yeah. Archie and Me number 117 and good is $1.50. This cover is really cool, but it's in poor condition. It's actually incomplete and missing a page. I don't usually show books that are missing a page, but this is still a cool looking comic. So I'm just asking $1 for it. It's Madhouse 47. I just love these that have this edge. So classic. And it is a superhero themed one. But it is missing page 1 and 2 that's been cut out. There's about this much of the page in there. It's very sad. That's true. We could give away the Archie comic as a prize. But we have to do a 3-legged race? I don't know. I don't think I could do that anymore. I have to find somebody the same height as me, because you ever seen a tall person, a short person in a 3-legged race? It's not good. There's a lot of but I don't think so. We'd have to get potato sacks.
Yeah, it'd be a lot involved.
I don't know. Archie Pals and Gals, number 64 from 1971. This one's in fine. It's actually a really nice jogging themed comic.
What?
Says they say you live longer if you jog, and then it says especially if the moose is chasing you. Indeed. Yeah, and egg on a spoon. I've done that.
Yeah. I'm
also very good at water balloon tossing.
I know they do the tug of war.
Yeah, that would be fun. We're actually looking for something to pit the men against the women, because last year
they've done the tug of war before.
Have they really?
They have.
But men against women?
Yeah, it was like the Knights and the Women of Faith.
Because last year it was the cornhole.
Yeah.
And the men won, I believe.
I feel like maybe the first or second year that I was there, they
did a tug of war. That's crazy. I'm pretty good at tug of war.
I could be wrong, but I feel like
I'll have to ask around.
Yeah, I ask around and see if they did that.
It's like either Dawn is dreaming,
I think it could be. Yeah. Or the Women of Faith and the Knights did it.
It would seem like the men would have a big advantage in that. There's a lot more of them too.
True.
I don't know.
I don't know why I feel like that though. I could be wrong.
Archie's TV Laugh Out, number 74, 1980, and fines $4. Look, winter's coming pretty soon. We've been in a little bit of a fake fall though, because this weekend's gonna be hot.
Yes.
But then it's gonna start raining, and then it's gonna get better, or at least more humid.
Yeah, one of the two.
We should have a barbecue cook-off.
That would be good.
Actually, I'm pretty good with the chili cook-off.
Chili cook-off. That would be a good one.
I make a good chili.
That would be a good one.
But then we're already having food. It could be in conjunction with that. We have a lot of food. Last year, the food tables, like the gymnasium had,
you don't have to worry about food.
So many tables of food. It was crazy. It was good though. Tossic Crusaders, number 2 from 1992, and very fine, is $5. Vamps do have superhuman strength, so I guess you would want me on your team for that.
There is a difference.
That is true. Tossic Crusaders, number 4, near mint, $6. Yeah, $6. The last chili I made went over really well. I made it for one of the meals.
Is it one of the Lenten no meat meals?
No, I think it was the one where RCIA made chili for the family meal.
Oh, okay.
And so we had to bring chili, and all of mine was gone because I thickened it up with barley.
Oh,
that was my secret. So it was nice and
sounds
thick,
good.
and people really like that. Simpson Comics, number 3, and very good, $4. And we still do have a Simpsons comic number 1, a Radioactive Man number 1. We just have one of each of those left from that collection that I got a few weeks ago. I like beans in my chili, but I like the ones without beans to make certain dishes, including putting them over eggs, no beans.
Never had that before.
Putting them on hot dogs, no beans.
Oh, you don't like beans with the hot dogs?
It's okay.
I can do either one.
I can go either way, but I like anytime you're gonna put it over something, I like it with no beans.
Okay.
But if I'm just gonna eat them, I like it with beans.
Yeah.
Frito chili, very popular.
It's good.
When I worked at an amusement park, our most popular burrito for the employees was the Frito burrito. So that was like
burrito?
bean and cheese and Fritos. Very good. Okay, I got a few trade paperbacks to show you. We just have another minute, and then we will have to be going. Big Trouble in Little China. Boom has made a few trades of this. This one's $19.99, and this one's $14.99. Betty Page has a nice Linsner cover on it. This is from Dynamite, and this one is $17.99. Oh, it's Jenny Finn is a Mike Mignola book, and this is from Boom Studios, and it is $14.99, and it's a little smaller than a regular. This is a Jenny Finn Doom Messiah regular comic size one. This one's $14.99. Jennifer Blood, Volume 2 from Dynamite. And this one's issues 7 through 12, and it's $19.99. Speaking of Stephen King, Drawing of the Three, The Prisoner. And this one's $19.99. And we also have House of Cards, and that's $19.99. And Lady of Shadows, $19.99. And Bitter Medicine, $19.99. Chronicles of Conan, Dance of the Skull and Other Stories. This is volume 11. And this one is from Dark Horse, $16.95.
Would Ghost Rider be in media?
Oh, did somebody ask for something?
If we had Ghost Rider.
Oh, from 1990. It'd be a superhero. But there's so many series, I don't think you'll find it in the next minute. We'll try to see if we have one for next week on the show, and we'll show you. Because it's the end of the show for us. I would like to thank Jay for his producing, Dawn for all the things she does. And I'd like to thank everybody who watched, everybody who commented, and especially people who claim things. Thank you so much for all your business. If you have things you're looking for during the week and you want to make requests, just let us know, and we'll have them be more prepared for the show. So just let us know. And Jay has something to say real quick.
Real fast, folks. Not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday, the 27th, local comic shop day. The EXP is going to be the place to watch for that. So just keep tuning in. I'll be showing this graphic probably all next week as well. But really excited for this. So just keep that on your radar.
And we may or may not be doing something. I've been dropping the ball on planning. So we may be participating. I'm not sure. All right. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you next week here on The Experience. Good night.